look what we got here. Some tofu. And I know tofu has a really shitty rap, but it's actually delicious and it's very versatile in the kitchen. There's a few key tricks you could call them, or just simple techniques to really enhance this stuff.
It's not just for vegans and hipsters. Although most people don't, but I love tofu just raw. Like I can just eat it.
Well, maybe like a little bit of salt or something. We'll show you. It doesn't take much. You can eat it raw, but I think that's why it has the bad rap, because when you eat it raw, it kind of tastes shitty.
It's weird. I like it, most people don't.
He's a weird dude. We have some extra firm tofu here, and that's very important for what we're gonna do because we're actually gonna cook it. And if you had the silken tofu, which is much softer, it's gonna get all mushy in the pan. So make sure you get the extra firm. Just give it a chop in half, and then lay it on paper towel or a dish towel. Just lay it out like that.
It comes in a big block, so you can kind of do whatever you want. You can chop it up into little cubes, you can keep it long strips, you can fry it like chicken fingers, whatever you want.
So just really give it some force, and you're gonna soak out a lot of the water right into the towel. What I like to do to the tofu is just chop it up into nice cubes. These are gonna be nice and easy to fry, but you can really do anything you want. You can keep it whole and fry it and chop it after, but this just makes it a little easier for me. Make sure your pot is hot, and we're gonna add some Asian flair to this because Asian flair is so easy to obtain. We got all of our stuff in the pantry. Look, sesame oil right here, soy sauce right here, canola oil right here.
I like the Asian flair.
And some sesame seeds. That's really all you need. Oh, salt and pepper, of course. Salt the outside like it's meat. A little bit of pepper as well. Add a little bit of canola oil to the pan, and then a little bit of sesame oil. You don't want to fry only in sesame oil because it's going to be a little too strong, but I like to mix both of them. Just a little taste of the sesame and a base of canola.
Often you'll see us just throwing in spices, not measuring, because that's an important part of cooking, just kind of feeling it and flowing it and tasting it. When it comes to sesame oil, you got to be careful. One time it spilled all over my book bag. I was walking around, all of a sudden I'm like, the hell is that? And it just starts reeking everywhere.
Everyone has to have like their issue or their one like big fuck up with sesame oil. Yeah. Until you actually get how powerful this stuff is. It's so delicious in food, but make sure you're careful with it. We have a non-stick, which you'll see is gonna help out in the long run. So if you have a non-stick, I would go for that. Tofu tends to stick in other types of pans.
Only switch sides.
Switch sides. We're trying to create a crust. The tofu is very soft, so we need to add some texture. So just let it sit there. It's gonna create a nice crust. The tofu's getting really crispy on one side. It's been about 3.5, 4 minutes. And just turn it over, and when you get this nice brown crust right there, oh, that's a great sign. That is a great sign. You're ready to flip it over. So just give it a toss.
A lot of times when I'm tossing stuff, like it helps to get most of it over, but few are going to be left behind, so then you can get in there.
Then you get in there.
Then you get in there.
And it's amazing what we've done already. We've created this awesome crust, which is going to give it so much nice texture. Wow. Look at that. Best part about tofu is, like you said, it will absorb different flavors. So at this point, I'm going to hit it with a little bit of sesame seeds. Those are going to toast up in the pan real nice. And then a little bit of soy sauce. And when you shoot that into the pan like that, the tofu is going to suck up the soy, give it a nice salty kick, and it's really going to taste meaty because the soy is nice and salty. Woo!
Anything else we should add?
I don't know. I think that's pretty good right there. Maybe a few more sesame seeds. And look at that.
Wow.
That's how you make tofu taste good. All you vegans, vegetarians, or just normal eaters that want to try something different out there. We just plated it on a nice little arugula salad. Hit it with a tiny bit of store-bought teriyaki sauce. And that's like restaurant style right there. It's really just something that's fun to mess around with because you can do so many things to it. You can alter the flavor, you can alter the texture, and it's not gonna weigh you down as much as meat. And it's really inexpensive to buy in the supermarket. So try out tofu. This is just one recipe. So much out there to try. Enjoy.